Hello, my name's Brent Bukowski. My artwork is the consequence of a rural lifestyle in the North Kootenay Lake region of British Columbia. I arrived here in 1991 after a lifetime spent in cities with the dream of homesteading. And what followed was an intensive self-study of the building arts. My early mentors were tradespeople and do-it-yourself manuals. And with little to no money, I quickly learned how to salvage the materials required for the construction of our house and gardens, which in turn became the rudiments of a new expression. For over a decade, I have maintained a full-time arts practice, working from a very basic metal and glass work studio with materials reclaimed almost entirely from a landfill servicing a community of under 1,000 people. My sculpture achieves a high level of detail in which broken and cut glass are layered in and around metal assemblages. I have applied my craft to many sculptural applications, including series work, installation, architectural, and set design. My process begins with the ongoing collection of found objects, in which the handling of inspires design possibilities. Each idea is refined with some rough sketching, outlining the basic design and technical details of each piece. Construction begins with the preparation of a surface or framework, followed by a creative adventure of sorts that weaves in and out of the materials on hand until the work is complete. The work begins with a working title that is developed over the many hours of assemblage, with the finished sculpture representing my contemplation of an experience or observation, one that I can return to or leave behind. With no formal training in the visual arts, my introduction and interest was sparked by an art volume titled The World of Marcel Duchamp. At the time, I was in the early stages of my medium, working mechanical components into functional woodworking designs. The introduction to the paintings of Francis Picabia and the works of Marcel Duchamp, in particular, The Large Glass, The Bride Stripped Bare by Her Bachelor's Even, was an influence that eventually led to my first titled piece. From that point, I assembled what they may have painted. Many of the discarded materials I work with are antiquated symbols of the modernity that these artists were responding to at the time. This, combined with present-day materials, allows my work to encompass the patterns and effects of a century of runaway technological innovation.